So how are you guys? Welcome to my vlog. It is night. I did check the low light setting on this camera, but it just makes it worse than without the setting. Would you get that? And I think I know the reason. Now, if you use the low light on country roads, then it makes sense because the camera will work. It apparently also works in the tunnel, which is weird because there is a lot more light in the tunnel than it is here. I think what the camera has a problem with is that there are headlights and the brake lights, or the stop lights, however you like to call them. And the camera has a problem with that. So I'm not gonna be using the Come on, overtake me. Thank you. Yeah, so I'm not gonna be using the low light setting. It's just useless for me as I'm using the roads. If I were to do it on country road, on the other hand, it could be useful, potentially. But I'm not living anywhere near country roads. And so this setting is useless to me. And as I said, the camera has a problem with the lights or headlights. And also I noticed one more thing. I'll show you the footage in the future. I just don't have it now. I just deleted it because it was shit. But I'll show you the footage, and what happens is that the camera does like a slow-mo sometimes. So it fails to record properly in that mode. I don't know why. It just does some kind of slow-mo in that low light condition kind of mode. And I don't know why. But hell, so I'm not gonna use that mode. I'll show you some footage from it. But as I said, I'm not gonna use it because I just saw it and it's crap. It's just worse than just using this. Also, I saw the night mode, or rather using this camera at night creates a weird effect, which is the lights look like fucking stars. So all the lights have like, I can see the lights normally. This van in front of me, its lights are not flashing to the sides or at the top. No, it just has normal lights. I can see them very well. But what the camera sees is like a spotlight kind of thing. So there is a spot of light and then it releases a beam like a quasar. Pretty much like a quasar. So it releases the beam in both ways and creates kind of like a quasar thing. And all of the lights, I mean all of them, not just car lights, street lights as well. And you will see that on this video, I'm sure. So the camera is not very good in low light conditions. I mean, it's not very good for using it in city without the low light mode. And with, it's even worse. But it's not useful. And on country lanes, it is potentially... Whoa. Dude, seriously? Why would you do that? Anyway. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You have to look out. And my back brake don't work. So I have to use fucking front brake. I have to sort it out. But I have to get some money first. As I spent all of my money pretty much. I could. But yeah, anyway. I'll get that sorted soon. So yeah, I have that problem. Pretty much, you know, the camera is not very good in low light, as in, you know, at night. And if you use low light setting, it's even worse. So you have to have literally no lamps and cars in front of you in order to use the low light mode. Because then I think what's gonna happen is the camera will work better. And another weird point about the low light mode is that when I went into a tunnel, the video was fine. So maybe a bit too exposed, overexposed as it's called. But other than that, it was fine. It was outside that was shit, which is weird to me. You know, low light, this should be... The fuck is going on? Why are they using their horns? Oh, I don't know, man. I can't see shit. They're not horning at me. They're not sounding the horn at me. I'm sure. Yeah, anyway. So the camera is not very good for night travel. And in winter I will be traveling pretty much at night. So yeah, there goes that. In daylight, in summer, I imagine it will not be the best either. So this camera is not good for winter, and it's not very good for summer either. So far the quality of the video is not the best. I mean, drift could do much better. I mean, it's not expensive, but 1080p 30 should have better quality than a camera that is like 5 years old. At least. And it costed me, the Iron Air Pro 3, right? It costed me £100. But it was a deal. It was, you know, discounted. So that's why, and I bought it on Black Friday, so it was £100. That's why. Normally it costed 160. 160 and 130 is only 30 quid difference. It's not that much. And in my opinion, I'd prefer to have a smaller battery, still modular, so that means I can take it out. But for example, 3 hours battery, but a much better quality at that time. Especially the night quality. So I don't really have very positive feelings towards the Ghost camera now, because as I say, you know, it's not the best quality, you know, and at night it's even worse. I don't know how my Iron does at night. I don't remember actually, but I think it does better than this as well, which is, as I said, which is weird, and I have to check it. I will have to check it. My brother has the camera, so I just take one video from him. He travels also at about 6 o'clock, sorry, back home, so it will be at night, and I'll just check his footage to see if the quality is better. I'll ask him to give me one of the footages from his night travel, and we'll see about that. This is 40, mate, not 30. This is 40. You don't have to travel 30 when there's nothing in front of you, you know. You literally don't know how much you should go. There's a sign saying 40, and you still insist on going like what? 35. There's another sign saying 40. Great, finally. Yeah, change your lane, because see, you can travel that fast, man. So I'll take the footage and compare it from my brother, but as I said, I know that the day footage, that during the daytime is just much better, man. I am maybe used to it or something, but it just doesn't feel grainy. It feels, and maybe it's not as defined as much, but it's more in a focus. It's better. I don't know, I prefer it that way. There's a police car behind me, so I'm not gonna actually race here, because he can have a camera on, and if he has a camera on, he can check my speed. Besides, he's following me, so he knows how fast I'm going. If I'm going further away, I'm going faster than him, obviously. So I'm not gonna go crazy here. These guys in front of me can go crazy because the police car doesn't really see them. They can just say, oh, do you have a proof? But they can actually check me because they don't have a proof. They do have a proof, I mean. They're in the car if they have a camera. If they don't have a camera, I don't think they can actually prove it because they can just, anyone can say. But if they have, maybe they have some kind of, I don't know, black box or something, so they can prove it. I prefer not to actually argue with them about that. I would just go 40. 41, 42 is fine. As they say, you're allowed to do 10% more in this country and the speed cameras will not catch you. So 42, if I go 42 on the speed trap, nothing. And I'll go 42, I'll prove it to you guys. I'm going 43. Okay, 45. That's a bit too much. 44 a bit too much. 42. There you go. 42. There you go. 3. Didn't catch me. 43. The low light modes will not do for this camera, so I won't be using it. Normal modes also doesn't. Vivid, I won't even try that because it's just pointless. I have to brake with my front brake, that's why I lose control of my bike most of the time. Okay, this fact. Okay, maybe I'll go, maybe I'll go. We'll see. Okay, bollocks. Oh, maybe. Alright, bollocks. Again. This is so fucked up, man. Okay. Neutral. I have to go to a garage with this bike. Not do it myself. I can change the brake pads, the disc brake, and change the oil, not oil, brake fluid myself. I can do it, no problem. But if I wanted to change the oil, I'll have to buy the tool, which I don't have. Now you can buy just a simple hose, small hose that is, you know, able to put onto a valve and just, you know, use the gravity as your aid. But if I wanted an actual tool, it costs about £50, and I'll pay that much to a garage, and they will do both of them. If I have more money in the future, I will do it, but for now, I'm just not bothered. And besides, I will also tell them to check over the bike, because although I do know stuff about bikes, I'm not a professional mechanic. And so they may spot something that needs to be repaired, something that needs to be done for me. Not necessarily repair it for me, but they'll be able to point it out. Like general diagnostics, pretty much. So they'll be able to point it out, and I'll be able to do it myself if I want to. Or if I cannot do it myself because I don't have tools and there are specialist tools, well, I'll have to. Mate, I have to pay for it or buy the tools and just, you know, have them. I like buying new tools for myself, but I also need to consider the space for keeping them somewhere. I don't have that much space left for my tools. Okay, so they're going that way and this way is fucked. Okay, great. I may try my luck with the other way. Alright, I may try. Okay, bollocks. Okay, bollocks number 2. I can do nothing. This guy has to turn. I'm sitting duck right now. come on, dude. Like, why the fuck are you getting closer, man? You fucking useless bollocks, mate. Oh, they're going that way as well, fuck me. It is fucked up. For real. It's going down for reals. Well, of course I'm gonna turn. This is the only day I'm gonna turn. What the fuck are you doing with this car, mate? You seriously just blocked this dude. You have no right of way. What the fuck are you just... Steve, I know you're keen to go home, but what the fuck are you doing? Alright. Great as well. Dude, seriously, man. Just don't. Come on, dude. There's a van coming. There's a van coming, mate. There's a van coming. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching today's vlog. As always, you can follow me on Instagram. You can also subscribe, like, and well, whatever else there is on YouTube. Share, that's the one. And you can read my novel, which is called Limits, and that is available on web novel, and the links are below as usual under the video. I'll see you in my next vlog, which will be shortly out. I'll do some reviews in the future, short future really, of the stuff I bought recently and stuff like that. And I do plan to do a video with the radios. It's just that I cannot find a fucking suitable mic for the radios, because it's 2.5mm jack instead of 3.5. Fuck me, mate. I mean, seriously, man. I was happy when I got those radios. I want to put my drift mic in. Bollocks, nothing. Try again. So yeah, there goes that plan. I have to buy a new mic pretty much, and especially created for that fucking radio. So I'll do that, and it should be fine. And I'll take my brother out for a spin, and we'll do some videos. I also plan to do how the whole CBT looks like, so that will be part of it. So I'll show you the stages, pretty much, elements. Obviously, I am not an instructor, and I say that right now. I'm not an instructor. I'm just showing you how it may look like. So it won't consist of all the information and everything. It will just be an example for you guys to know what it looks like. That's pretty much it. Nothing else really. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next vlog. Blast out!